Alright, the race is about to begin.
Just as a note, Eunos does have a 2850 in vanilla no up A, so his mechanics are super good. Jkoper has like a 3102, and looks like probably one of the worst starting spots in the game, the upper left corner of the world.
Yeah, that's
Evo
brutal.
immediately walks into some of these Lionels, which do 2 hearts of damage. So yeah, it's really important to screen ramp by these screens here. What a start.
I have 0 experience trying to screen ramp from the left side without a sword. I
Oh,
just don't
yeah,
ever
it's-
do it, so it can be tricky if you're not used to. And it's
Yeah.
not like it's different from the right side, just you have to line up a bit better, really.
Jkoper going right and then down. I prefer Evo's route here, where you go down and then right, because as you can see, he's having trouble getting off this ladder. He might just die trying to get out of it. This is why I really like going down and then right, because they do not leave that ladder alone.
Yeah, ladders are always tight, and you almost always take damage coming down a ladder. Didn't see what the Armos item was there.
Looks like
it's a bow.
Eunos and 8 are both wrapping to the Armos here, and they're skipping everything. I think Eunos is just rushing a wood sword cave. This might be level 3, maybe, if pallets aren't shuffled at that Armos location. But Eunos said, "Forget it, man. I'm going to the wood sword cave." And inside is, yeah, it looks like a wood sword with no extra candles. So the heart locations will not have candles available. I'm gonna have to find a candle shop or level 3 on that Armos item. That's vanilla second quest. So that's a huge advantage for anyone that runs vanilla, which is pretty much, I think, all of these guys.
It looks like important items are dropping.
Oh man, that looks like a bow for Eunos.
So as soon as we find bombs, they're gonna reset back to start location, find 9 there, presumably.
Wow, this could be a quick one. Jkoper finding something that's blue that costs 40 rupees. I don't know if that's bombs that were 20 rupees more expensive or a candle that's 20 rupees cheaper. It's hard to say.
Nobody has bombs. So.
And
Ategenos is going into a dungeon.
yeah, he picked up a couple keys. That's pretty smart, because sometimes if you rush 9 too quick, you can easily become key locked if you have not found that any key yet. And one is a pretty easy place to get some quick keys. Bottom left corner for Evo. It's a hint shop. I don't know if maybe he didn't know that it was second quest vanilla locations yet. Ategenos gonna pick up a raft, perhaps. So I think the items in the dungeons are shuffled, because I believe second quest level 1 is just boomerang.
Eunos has bombs, saving quitting. Tries to bomb, but it's the candle.
Into 9.
Let's see what it's gonna be.
Open 9.
It's open.
This could be a quick one. Get the bomb pick up on the floor. That does kind of look like a first quest 9, given the start spot. Takes a path through to the top of the map, and says nope.
That wood sword is not cutting it here. Might consider doing a little bit of farming outside. You can go right in and out and respawn everything, but then you're worried that somebody else is going into 9 and they've got a free route to Zelda, and you don't even know it yet.
Yeah, for sure. And also, Eunice doesn't have any keys, so that might become a problem depending on how closed 9 actually is.
Yeah, could be worth farming for the any key. Really opting not to kill much in 9 whatsoever.
Patra has the map or something else. Kill him and find out. I don't know if that's true or not. I tend to never believe them.
I think that's just a joke. I don't think it has any actual relevance to the gameplay.
And Ategenos in 9 with the key advantage. And the health of these enemies is more than usual. I believe those are gels or souls, but usually you kill them in one hit. These are super. Eunice finding a vertical shoot. He does have a key now. Will he decide to use it? No. He says no.
Wants to hang on to it.
Don't blame him. There's not too much above where he was. He was already pretty high up on the map, and a lot of times you just wanna keep going north as much as possible, and hopefully you run into Zelda's room.
A lot of 9, especially if you're not sure if gaming is required, is kind of doing a sweeping motion. Not going usually to the edges of the map, but trying to listen for Ganon, because you can hear him. You can hear him from one room away.
Yep, and there are groups of enemies, A, B, C, D, and there's an X group that doesn't drop items. So if you're looking for a particular item when important item drops are on, oftentimes it's the group that you haven't killed many of yet, which I find to be Group C. And so I do like to go to the graveyard and farm ghosts.
Yeah, you can spawn a ton of them and kill them all at once. It's really nice.
Ategenos picking up what looks to be silvers there. Probably silver. This could be a close one indeed. And Evo's in 9.
Eunos has a boomstick.
Oh man.
That will make 9 pretty free.
Okay, there's first quest 9, as we already knew. And Eunos taking a death. Evo taking a death. I don't think anybody has found the red ring. And 9 with the green tunic is no joke. These orange Wizrobes do 4 hearts of damage with a shot, which is just absurd.
Boomstick does make it a lot easier because the explosions will hurt the Wizrobes.
Yeah.
You can range them then.
And just for navigation, nothing like running out of bombs can really stop Eunos now. Eunos picking up another key. He's got 2 and Ategenos has 1.
The same one.
Could be anyone's game. It's just one. Could be one little turn, and that somebody does differently. Make all the difference.
Nice moves by Ategenos, getting through that room of Wizrobes. Blue Wizrobes everywhere. Gets through without a hit.
Eunos might have picked up the red ring there.
Oh, looks like it.
So he is on cruise control now. With Boomstick and red ring in hand, this is kind of where you want to be.
Ategenos opts to burn that key going north. Looks like a dead end, maybe, though.
And so Jkoper with 1 Triforce piece in hand, gonna head into 9.
Gonna be a bit disappointed at what he sees.
You never wanna see it be open when you've spent time getting Triforces. Uh-oh, there's a compass for Eunos. This could be over soon. Ooh, blockade to the right. And he finds the silver. Yeah, I mean, relatively, compared to the last seed, this is a pretty long one. Oh man, the power of the boomstick. So good.
So great. You don't have to worry about bombs at all, at least inside. It's not quite as effective on the overworld since you have to be a bit more precise with bombing up there. Can he go down? That's a big fat no. Unless, by chance, there's walk-through walls. I really don't think there are. Actually, I think it's impossible.
Oh, she's not in the upper right-hand corner. She's 1 down and 1 left from the upper right-hand corner. Ategenos, also with a compass. Knows where Zelda is. Although, he might not have... Yeah, I don't think he has red ring. He might have a little more problems getting there. Any key for Eunos means that pretty much nothing can stop him now. He just has to navigate there.
And Ganon required could be an issue.
I'm not sure if he has bow.
Hear, so.
Yeah. Looks like it might just be open.
It is indeed. So GG to him.
GG, you know. Good one. Wow. So there are your top 4. We got JSR, Zarnax, Jam Eveler, and Uno. What crazy lineup final. Evo gonna pick up those silvers. Unfortunately, there's not required. You should probably forfeit. Zarnax with the trash talk for the race. So if you're just joining, this was Group D. The winner of each group is now all over with, and the next match will be the finals in a 4-way free-for-all. See who's the king of the meat.
Jkoper gets his clip with the winner, and that'll be GG for him.
Nice.
Sort of come from behind victory there, really. Well, second place anyway.
Yeah, he entered 9 later.
Yeah, he was the last person into 9.
Last person in, second person done. Very nice. What is in store for the finals? Are we going to have quick open 9 with important item drops and Ganon not required? Or are we going to have 8 Triforce required, Ganon required, Dungeon Shape?
It's anyone's guess. I'd bet it will not be open 9. I think it's about time we see a random item required 9.
Ah. What about a boomerang required 9?
But then the boomerang's in like the worst location possible.
Ladder blocked in the lake.
Seeds like this, you really see how random can be. And no matter how good of a player you are, you were reliant upon finding bombs, finding keys, potentially getting the right item drops, though that wasn't really huge on the random item drop seed. Or important item drop.
Yeah, you can really get hung
Getting
up
the boomstick made a big difference, I suppose.
Yeah, you can really get hung up on important item drops. Like, say for instance, Ganon was required. it could be the case that you kill a ton of enemies in, say, like Group A, and you figure, well, it's probably not in Group A, but maybe it was actually in Group A. So you leave Group A and start farming the other groups of enemies, and you can really get kind of hung up if you need something like that, like bow or silver.
Yeah, I've had really bad luck before where I was convinced it was not an important items drop seed.
Yeah.
And then, like 15 minutes into it, suddenly some random thing drops, and you're like, oh, I guess I should have been farming things.
I do believe the drop rates themselves can be shuffled anywhere from like 30 to 70%. So if you roll a 30%, then yeah, you can definitely. And then the important item drops only drop on certain drops anyways, like things that would normally be hearts or rupees, I believe. Man, we have a lot of good events coming up, Gabby. I kind of want to join most of them.
Yeah, there's some really good stuff coming up. I'm really excited for the Ninja Gaiden 2 tournament. That's really what got me into speedrunning in the first place.
Oh, nice. I was a part of the original Get Yourself Bopped by Jimmy Poopin's Ninja Gaiden 2 tournament. Yeah, it was a lot of fun.